is Christina. I'm the Education Coordinator at Orange County Coastkeeper. Thank you so much for tuning in to another OCCK Streams episode. Today I will be talking about veggie propagation and how we can prevent food waste by doing that. So here are some examples that I started a little bit ago. This first one is sweet potato. So this one's really nice and simple and easy. You can use some Tupperware that you already have, and you're basically just going to fill that Tupperware up with water. With potatoes, sweet potatoes, a lot of times, you know, as they age in your pantry or wherever they're sitting, they're gonna be gaining roots anyway. But as soon as I put this guy here in this tub, I got these nice new white roots. I've been told that they also grow, sweet potatoes in particular, grow really nice vines. So I'm excited to see that. But so I've had this guy for a few weeks, and just beware that I've had some snails get in there, those big holes in there. So always check your veggies for any predators. So sweet potato, super simple. Another one, I'm sure there's been tons of these awesome DIY videos on veggie propagations and reusing food scraps to regrow your own vegetables. And so probably the easiest one is going to be with green onion. This one's super fun. So what you can do when you have your green onion, you can basically, you know, you're going to cut it all the way down here, you're using it up, and then instead of throwing these guys out, what you're going to do is have another container, can fill it with water, and then you'll put just, even if it's just an inch above the roots, just drop it in that water. Those roots are going to grow, and the green onion's going to grow super quickly. I'm actually reusing a minced garlic jar to house these green onions, so I'm a big fan of saving as much as you can when it comes to your kitchen goods, and then saving them to reuse later on. So especially with glass, you know, you can use so many different glass things when it comes to like a jar of relish or salsa jars, or this was minced garlic, pasta sauce jars. I'll use those for water glasses too, but been trying to use fun ones for these veggie propagations. And you want to change the water out every few days, and eventually you can also transplant this into dirt, or you can also keep it in water. And again, like I said, so many videos on so many veggies at home that you can do this with. So if you forget anything or you want to recheck, you can just Google whatever that vegetable is, propagation video, and there'll be tons of great stuff that'll come up. So here's another one. This is avocado seeds. So if you're a fan of avocado toast or avocado in your breakfast burrito, guacamole, this one's been fun. So what you do is when you're done with your avocado, you're gonna clean off your entire seed. You're gonna rinse it. You don't want any avocado or anything on there. The method that I'm following was utilizing water to get your seed to sprout. I've seen some other videos where they do different techniques, but so this technique, after you rinse it all off of the vegetable, you take 3 toothpicks, and I thought this was going to be difficult, but it wasn't. The seeds are actually really soft, so the toothpicks just slide right in. So you do 3 toothpicks, and then you fill your container up until when your avocado is sitting with the toothpicks, its bottom part is just gonna be barely touching the water. So not sure if it's visible here. Let me see, but I have a very tiny little sprout, roots that are finally coming, and hopefully I'll get a sprout in another few weeks or so. And then again, this is me reusing a green verde salsa from Trader Joe's for this avocado seed. And then I'm also trying it with a water avocado seed, so they're much larger. This is from our education director, Diana, who has a water avocado tree, so really hope that this one sprouts too. And let's see what I've prepared for us to propagate together. So I have some garlic and some carrots. So first we'll start with our garlic. So this was a Parmesan cheese container that I'm going to use to hold this garlic. All you have to do is take your clove. We're going to break it apart here. So we're just taking off all of our leftover garlic skin. And I started a garlic propagation maybe a month or two ago now, and it got really far, but unfortunately I waited too long to transplant it into soil. So then it didn't make it, but living and learning. Okay, so as soon as all of that is off, break them together. So now they're individual little garlic cloves. And you can reuse a container that you already have, but as long as there's a cup that's going to be able to hold the water, that's all you really need. And this technique is actually different than the first technique that I tried. So I'm very curious to see how this works. The technique that I tried a couple months ago is similar to the avocado seeds, where I had the garlic hanging above water and then the roots grew down. But with this technique, all we need to do is place our garlics where their root side can go facing the bottom, and then the top pointy side is facing up. So once you have them all in there, in your cup or container, and you can put them inside and then worry about the orientation after. All you need to do after that is add a little bit of water. And so once they're in their water, the video that I'm following said you can wait about a week. As soon as they start sprouting green at the top and they'll have longer roots on the bottom, you can transplant them into dirt immediately after that. And with garlic, you just want to make sure you have a large pot or are spreading them evenly between, because they need a lot of distance to grow. So here's our garlic. And I'll make sure that they have a nice orientation later. Here's some more container ideas just in case: some yogurt, sour cream, lots of sour cream, and also coffee cans. And if you're doing seeds, which we're not today, these plastic containers for like strawberries or blueberries are great to reuse for those too. So our next one we're gonna do, our last propagation, will be with carrots. I've seen this similar technique in videos using romaine lettuce and broccoli as well. But so what we have here, this is an old lunch meat container, so I'm going to reuse this right now. And when you have your big carrot sticks, you just need about an inch left of the vegetable. You want to cut off any green that you already have here, so that way we can see the new growth. And then you're going to place them in your container, veggie side down. So you can kind of get a better view. So here they are. And then similarly to our garlic, we'll be adding a little bit of water here. We don't want these to be fully submerged, but we just want to have enough water so they're able to take it in but aren't covered. So we have our carrots here. Hopefully within a week or so we'll start to see some new green growth right around here, and we'll have some success. We should hopefully see the same thing with the garlic here. So we're going to have green sprouts here eventually, and then longer roots. Then again, for our sweet potatoes, just a tub of water. You just want to change that water out every few days. Look for any pests trying to eat your veggies, green onion in our water. And a lot of these too, they just need, they don't need to be in full sun all day long. So if you have a nice windowsill in your kitchen, you can put them in there. I had my green onion in my kitchen, and then I moved it outside. So it just kind of depends. And if anybody wants to be adventurous, avocado trees get really big, but we'll see if any of these sprout. So yeah, reuse any plastic containers so that way they're getting another life out of them. And you're also preventing food waste by doing this, right? We're also saving a lot of water when it comes to like large scale, big agriculture. Unfortunately, a lot of water is wasted when it comes to a lot of our veggies. And then when you're buying a lot of veggies at the store, I'm sure you guys have seen that a lot of them all come individually wrapped in plastic. There's just a lot of plastic in that as well. So by growing your own veggies, you're saving water, you're reducing plastic, you're preventing food waste, and you're also saving yourself money. Even though, some of these things like green onions aren't super expensive to begin with, but it's always a good feeling of accomplishment when you're eating your own vegetables and you're growing them at home. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, Christina@coastkeeper.org. Thanks.